Hi doctor and my favorite friends, my name is Tan Junwen, entry number 304-735. And now we want to start our group presentation about the course BWRRK3043 Employee Benefit Management. In our group is group hash, I is the leader of this group. And in this assignment, the sector of company we choose is the 99 speedmart and Mynews in the retire sector. And this is our group member. In our group, we have 7 members and I as the leader in this group assignment. And now I will continue our group presentation by passing to my member for the part of the introduction.
This slide provides an overview of consumer product and service sector, specifically the small format retail subsector, which is currently the fast-growing segment in the Malaysia economy with 18.1% growth in 2025. We see a clear division in the market, which I call the dwarf of format. On the left side, we have the convenience segment led by Mynews. Their growth is driven by kitchen replacement trend. Urban professions are too busy to cook, so they rely on Mynews for ready-to-eat meal and coffee. They compete on lifestyle differentiation. So on the right side, we have mini market segment dominated by 99 speedmart. Their driver is pantry extension. Families are moving away from distant hypermarket to shop essential grocery in their own neighborhoods. They compete on cost leadership, offering the lowest price to help consumers cope with inflation. In conclusion, while both are retails, they serve completely different needs. Mynews feel to the individual now, while 99 speedmart stock the family for the week. This slide covers the background of Mynews Holding Berhad. Let's look at the history of Mynews. It actually started back in 1996 at a very small newsstand called Make Bed at One Utama Shopping Centre in Kuala Lumpur. At the same time, they only sell newspaper and magazine, but as the paper started reading printed paper, the company had to change. The bad moment came in 2016 when they listed on Bursa Malaysia. They used the money from listing to build a massive food processing center. This allowed them to start making their own fresh food like bento box and bakery item, which now see under the Maroon Cafe brand. Then in 2021, they made another smart move. They brought the famous Korean store CU to Malaysia to attract younger customers. So today, Mynews is not just newsstand anymore. This is a major retail group with over 600 stores across the country.
Now I will talk about 99 Speedmart company background. 99 Speedmart is a popular mini market in Malaysia. It was selling daily items at low price. It started in 1987 in Selangor as a small grocery shop by Lim Kiok Chang. Their purpose is to help family buy what they need without spending too much money. Over the years, 99 Speedmart opened many stores near housing area. This makes shopping easy and convenient for customers. The store sells simple everyday items such as food, drink, household items and personal care products. It does not focus on trendy or luxury items. All 99 Speedmart stores look like similar and sells the same product. Their price also set. This helps customers find things quickly. The company also delivers fresh stock to store every day. Now, with many outlets across Malaysia, 99 Speedmart is trusted by many people because it is cheap and easy to visit. First, our objective is to analyze their business model. Even though they are in the same industry, but they are completely different. Mynews use a differentiation strategy focusing on lifestyle, while 99 Speedmart use a cost leadership strategy to offer the lowest price. Secondly, we want to evaluate their operational strategy. It is not just about what they sell, but how they manage their people. We will look at how their HR and employee benefit strategy differ to support their specific goal, whether that is hiring skilled barista for Mynews or a massive workplace for 99 Speedmart. Thirdly, we will examine market segmentation. We will see how Mynews target urban young with ready-to-eat meals, while 99 Speedmart target family who need weekly grocery. Last, this study provides industry insight into the current trend of 2025, especially the shift toward kitchen replacement for convenience store and pantry extension for mini market. Now we are moving on to the scope of analysis. This report focuses specifically on their domestic operation in Malaysia for the financial year 2024 until 2025. We begin with an overview looking at the history of Mynews that was founded in 1996 and 99 Speedmart that was founded in 1987. Both fall under the consumer product and service sector but dominate different subsectors. Our analysis relies on comparative metrics. We will directly compare them across 3 key areas. First, location, urban centers versus residential neighborhood. And second, product, fresh food versus bulk groceries. And the third one is pricing, premium versus budget. Lastly, we conduct a strategy evolution using Porter generic strategy and modern HR framework. We will look at their requirement, training, and compensation to understand how they sustain their market leadership today and their outlook for 2026 and beyond. That concludes the scope of our study.
This slide shows the type of employee benefit provided by Mynews and 99 Speedmart, which are divided into mandatory benefits and voluntary benefits. First, for mandatory benefits, both companies comply with Malaysian labour law by providing EPF contributions and social coverage. However, there are some differences. At Mynews, employees receive EPF and social coverage for workplace accidents, but EIS contributions is not provided. Overtime pay is fixed at RM13 per hour, and the payment is included in the next month's salary. One position point is that part-time employees are also covered under this benefit. For 99 Speedmart, employees also receive EPF and social, but unlike Mynews, they do provide EIS contributions. Overtime pay is based on employee rank, which means higher positions may receive higher overtime pay. Similar to Mynews, overtime payments is also made in the following month. Next, Looking at voluntary benefits, Mynews offer more financial-based benefits. Employees can claim up to Rm400 per year for medical expenses, although the panel clinic is located far, which is in Alosta. They also receive a monthly allowance of Rm150. A performance bonus is available, but it requires achieving a high sales target of Rm59,000, which is considered difficult to achieving regularly. However, Mynews does not provide intentions insurance, family medical coverage, or dental and vision benefits. On the other hand, 99 Speedmart offers fewer medical-related voluntary benefits. Employees receive a monthly allowance in the form of 2 Burger King's vouchers, and performance bonuses are given according to employee rank. However, they do not provide medical claims, intentions insurance, family medical coverage, or dental and vision benefits. In conclusions, Mynews focuses more on monetary allowance and limited medical claims, while 99 Speedmart emphasizes structures, mandatory benefits, and rank-based reward, but with fewer medical-related voluntary benefits.
My name is Janjaro and my entry number is 306313. So today I'm going to present about the comparison of benefit between the two companies, which is the Mynews and the 99 Speedmart. So the first one, I will compare the working hour between two companies. So the first one, Mynews is having a fixed hour, which is the 8.5 hour per day and including the breaks. And the employee of the Mynews also have the 1 rotational rest day per week. And then the 99 Speedmart is working based on the shift, and then they have the rest day also. And then the second one is the scope of the duties. So both of the company is having the cashier as their duties also, and then the special one is the Mynews employee is doing the stock counting and replenishment, and then the product arrangement, and then the 99 Speedmart is doing the stocking and the store maintenance. So we are going to talk about the OT payments and public holidays of these two companies. So Mynews is require the OT when the current staff shortage. That means that when the staff is not cukup, so they are required to OT. And then when they are OT, the Mynews is paying their employee about 13 ringgit per hour, and then the Mynews is closed on a public holiday. And then the 99 Speedmart is operating during the public holiday, and their OT payment is also different by position. So means that when the management position, maybe they will receive the higher OT payment. So next one about the mandatory benefit. So both of the company is providing the EPF and SOSO, and then the EIS, the Mynews is not provided, and the 99 Speedmart is provided. So the last one of this comparison, the salary and the allowance, Mynews is providing basic salary about 1,700 per month, and then the monthly allowance is about 150 ringgit is including the food and the petrol allowance. And then the 99 Speedmart employee salary is based on their position, so there are no fixed allowance, and maybe their allowance is like the performance-based food voucher. Like the 99 maybe will give their employee the 20 or 30 ringgit full voucher in Burger King, and maybe this is their allowance. So the next one, I will compare the leave benefit of two companies. So in the leave benefit, we have 3 types, such as the annual leave. The Mynews is having 30 days of annual leave per year, and the 99 Speedmart is having 14 days annual leave per year. So the next one is the sick leave. The Mynews is having up to 40 days per year, and 99 also provided. And then the mandatory leave is also provided by both companies. So the next one is the medical benefit. So Mynews is providing for 400 ringgit of the clinic benefit per year, and then the 99 also can access the clinic. So the health insurance and the family coverage is not provided by both company. And then the work-life balance. So the both company is providing the flexible shift, which is the employee can choose themselves and can rotate. And then the weekly rest day is also provided by both company. So the next one is dental and vision coverage. This one is not provided by the Mynews and 99 Speedmart. The last one is the employee certification. The Mynews employee is certified with their company benefit, and they think the most value benefit is their overtime pay. And then the 99 Speedmart employee is quite not certified with their benefit, and they think the most value benefit is their incentive and promotion. That's all of my part. Thank you.
Now I will move on to part overall comparison, which is the overall comparison between Mynews and 99 Speedmart based on interview finding. Mynews offer a more structured and consistent benefit system. Staff receive a money allowance of 150 ringgit for petrol and meals. Overtime is paid at a fixed rate of 13 ringgit per hour. Leave entitlements are also clearly stated, with 13 days of annual leave, 40 days of sick leave, and maternity leave starting 1 month before delivery. Medical benefits are also provided, with 400 ringgit coverage per year to a panel clinic. However, the clinic is located in Alosta, which made it less accessible for those working near UM. Meanwhile, 99 Speedmart has a performance-based system. There is not fixed monthly allowance. Instead, staff may receive bonuses, Burger King voucher, SIM card, or award, depending on sales and position. They are not consistent and vary by branch. Medical coverage at 99 Speedmart is limited to panel clinic. There is no medical card, insurance, or dental and vision coverage. In summary, Mynews provided a more predictable structure, where 99 speedmart benefit depend more on performance, which can feel uncertainty. Next is employee perception, which explains how employees feel about the benefit they receive. At Mynews, the staff interview expressed general satisfaction. The morning shift is preferred, as night shift tend to have fewer customers and may be more monotonous. In addition, the OT and leave policy are generally acceptable to employees. However, there are two concerns. One is that the salary is lower than in KL branch, despite similar workload. The other is that the panel clinic is too far, making the benefit less practical. For 99 Speedmart, the employee feel that the benefit do not match the workload. There is no transport allowance and medical support is limited. Although promotion and bonus opportunity are available, they depend on performance and are not stable. The employee suggests adding a transport allowance and providing a proper medical card to improve staff well-being. Overall, Mynews employees appear more satisfied, while 99 Speedmart employees feel their welfare support is lacking.
Now I will present about outstanding issues in employee benefits that focus on Mynews and 99 Speedmart. Based on our interviews and analysis, found that both companies generally comply with mandatory benefits under Malaysian labour laws, such as EPS, SOCSO, and so on. When we look deeper, there are several outstanding issues in their employee benefit system. One major issue is limited medical benefits. Both companies only offer claim-based outpatient medical coverage, capped at 400 ringgit Malaysia per year. They do not provide private inpatient insurance, and medical benefits do not cover family members. With rising healthcare costs and relatively low retail wages, this places financial pressure on employees during serious illness. Another issue is the lack of comprehensive discretionary benefits, especially dental and visual care, which are commonly expected as part of basic employee welfare. This shows that employee well-being is still not fully prioritized beyond minimum requirements. We also observe a heavy reliance on performance-based incentive. Bonuses depend on achieving high monthly sales targets, which are difficult to reach consistently. As a result, incentives are uncertain and may cause stress instead of motivation. In addition, low salary levels and limited allowances remain a concern, especially considering long working hours, physical workload, and rising living costs. This affects employee satisfaction and retention. Furthermore, although medical benefits are provided, their practicality is limited, such as panel clinics being located are far from employees' actual work areas, which reduce the usefulness of the benefits. Lastly, issues related to employee well-being and retention are more evident at 99 Speedmart, where employees reported lower satisfaction and higher burnout. In short, while both companies meet basic legal requirements, improvements in medical coverage, benefits flexibility, and employee well-being are necessary to support long-term productivity and retention in retail sector. Thank you.
And now I will be continuing our group presentation with my part, recommendation and solution. First, we think that must be modernize the medical coverage. Currently, the annual outpatient cap is 10 at 400 ringgit. With the rising cost of the healthcare, it is not longer sufficient, and we recommended revising this cap upward to reflect the today's reality. Additionally, we also aim to introduce the inpatient security and through the private hospital coverage. This ensures that in a medical emergency, our team is protected. The team is protected from high out-of-pocket expense and giving them peace of mind. And second, we also need to improving the accessibility, especially in the Mynews. This is feature that expand our clinic network, and for staff in remote area like IU and Sintong. Traveling the all way of our staff for the basic medical needs is significant burden. By increasing the designated clinic in this location, the company eliminated the unnecessary travel and ensured that the healthcare is a way within reach for everyone, and regardless of where they work. And finally, we propose the holistic wellness addition, including the dental and vision care. While these are discretionary, they hold immense strategic value. They demonstrate a genuine commitment to the long-term moral and health of our workforce. By investing in these areas, they are not just covering costs and to building a stronger, healthier, and more loyalty team. And now, move to the next solution, revitalizing incentive scheme and compensation. The objective here is to help the organization to establish a remuneration structure that is competitive, fair, and highly motivational for their workforce. First, we propose that the management transition to dynamic performance matrix. Instead of the current flat 59,000 sales quarter, graduate incentive schemes should be implemented. By adjusting the target based on the store traffic and geography, the company can ensure that the goals are realistic and equitable for the front line of the staff. And next second is recruiting next week. Our research suggests strengthening basic pay by implementing a 150 ringgit monthly fixed allowance. This aligns their benefit with the industry standard, such as Mynews. For the employee from low-income background, this is a critical factor in improving their long-term retention. Finally, to mitigate burnout, we recommend holiday incentive such as a premium pay or replacement rest time. This acknowledges the contribution of the staff in maintaining 365 days business continuity. This strategy adjusting will ultimately build a more energized and committed team for organization. And now the last conclusion. I will be compare the employee benefit of the Mynews and speedmart. With both giant fulfilled legal duties like ABF and SOCSO, we see a major gap in actual employee well-being. Mynews employee report that moderate certification because they have received a fixed allowance and performance incentive. However, they face issue with the inconvenience location of panel clinic. In contrast, speedmart staff saw a lower certification and they lack fixed allowance and transport. And more importantly, their bonus is tied to a high sales target of 59,000 ringgit and creating a high pressure environment that leads they burn out and high turnover. The common crisis here is the 400 ringgit annual medical limit, which are no longer enough due to rising healthcare costs. So in conclusion, the minimum wage is not longer enough. To stay competitive, the retired giant must shift to holistic approach by prioritizing the healthcare and work-life balance over surface level benefit. And that's all from me. Thank you.